Hello and welcome to my channel. In this video we have something very cool to try out today. From Susie, we have a manicure and pedicure nail drill. So this is like mainly a pedicure drill, so I am going to be doing a toe reveal today. So yeah, get prepared, strap in, because I got some crusty toes. So opening the package, which was hard for me for some reason. By opening it, you first come to see the drill and some bits and obviously the charger, and you have some like special bits that are like I think specifically made for this drill. So I don't know why I went black there, I'm sorry. So I feel like these are like the most important instructions, so go ahead and pause on them if you want to read them, but I am just going to be reading out like what everything does. I didn't know what this was at the time, but it's like a dust guard, and I used it to take off my toes. Actually, I used it on my other Susie drill. It doesn't like fit it, but I had to because I hate that dust, and I've never heard of a dust guard for a nail drill before. But anyways, it obviously comes with some regular sanding bits and a bunch of these different types of bits. Most of them are for your feet, so this is mainly a pedicure drill, like I said. There's probably more bits you can buy for it to make it more suitable for a manicure, but like yeah, I'm probably gonna buy those because I ended up loving this drill and I want to use it on my hands too. So taking it out, I noticed that it's heavy, like it's sturdy, and this wasn't a problem at all during usage. I thought it might be like a hindrance, but it wasn't. And it's very soft. It's made out of like silicone, and you have to fully charge it before your first use. Just keep that in mind. And the 4 little dots, when they are completely there and not flashing anymore, like all 4 of the dots, that means it's fully charged and you can get ready to use it. So now I want to like talk about these bits quickly, just one by one, going through what they all do. And like I said, I will keep saying this, it's mostly pedicure stuff. But yeah, I'm going to show y'all these bits and talk about what they do. So the first bit here, it says that it removes calluses on the soles of the foot. Unfortunately, I couldn't try out any of these like callus removers or like cracked skin removers. This next one here removes hard skins and corns on the soles of your foot. And like I said, I didn't get to use these because I don't got none of these corns and stuff. Remove calluses on the soles of the heel. I'm sorry y'all, I'm gonna interrupt my own sentences to tell y'all what these do because I did say I would do it quickly. Reduce thick toenails and calluses and removes cracks on heels. I ended up using that one just to try it out to see like if it would make my foot like smoother on my heel. Eliminate dust and polishing and matting. So I guess that makes your nail like matte, or it makes it not turn matte. I don't know. I didn't use that because I did gel polish. This bit is obviously for your sanding bands. This next one here is to clean your cuticle area and sidewalls, and to clean the dirt from underneath your nails, which I would recommend just doing that with alcohol. This next one is pretty much for the same thing, except for not for underneath your nails. And then obviously the last thing we have is the dust guard. So here are my toes, and yes, there is a lash at the bottom left corner. I didn't notice it was there before I started filming, so ignore that. But anyways, I'm showing y'all the fullness of my feet, like the whole thing, so y'all can see the state it's in. I did end up removing acrylic from that second toe earlier, and the rest of my acrylic just popped off on my toe, so that's why they're looking so rough. But we are going to make over these crusty piggies today. And the first thing I'm doing is cutting my nails because I want to make sure that these press-ons look, you know, good on my nail, and I don't want my toenails going past the press-ons, which is going to be a problem with my big toe. So let's stick around to see that, and I'm going to show y'all how I kind of fixed it, or like kind of just, I don't know, worked around the fact that none of the toe tips were really like long. They wasn't long, they was short, like made for like really short toes. And for some reason, like specifically my big toe nail is like really long. Like it it goes past. It's kind of like how my thumbs used to be when I grew like that skin underneath my thumbs, like my thumbnails. But anyways, moving on, I'm gonna be pushing back my cuticles just like I would do on my nails. So like I said, I did end up using this bit just to see like what it would do, and I'm sorry that I couldn't really test out the pedicure part of this nail drill all that much. Well, obviously I did, but yeah, it has 4 speeds, and I noticed something about this drill. It's very gentle, so when I was like starting to do this like on the first speed, it just wasn't working that well. Like, it wasn't really doing anything. So I put it on the second speed, and like, I don't know, it was a little dusty, and I guess my foot was smoother afterwards. I don't know. My foot was already like smooth, so how do you tell the smoothness of something if it was already, like, I don't know. But I am going to be using this needle-like cuticle bit, and I'm going to be doing this on the second speed. I think I did it on the second speed. And yes, this drill is so gentle to the point where, like, yeah, you can use the second speed to do your prep, and that's something that I find interesting because I'm very much used to using a different Melody Susie drill, and the first speed on that drill isn't as slow as the speeds on this drill. It isn't even as slow as the third speed. Like, it's a very fast drill, so I want to definitely see if there's some bits I can get for more of a manicure, because I would like to use this on my nails as well, my regular nails, because I really love the gentleness of it all, and it would just be perfect for prep, and it is perfect for prep. But anyways, I'm just going around from left to right, cleaning up the dead skin, keeping that needle bit relatively flat against my toenails, because this is going to help so you don't damage your toes while you're removing all of that excess skin. And yeah, my first impressions with it was that it's just so gentle, and it's effective. This bit is very effective. So I'm gonna have this drill link below, obviously, y'all, and I want to let y'all know the original price, and I'm also gonna share with y'all a coupon code. So let's get into that. Oh, also, I'm gonna be just sanding down my toes a little bit, just roughing them up for some application. I didn't have to do this, but I just decided to. It was unnecessary, but I just did it. So the original price is $35.99, which in my opinion, that's an affordable nail drill, especially since it's rechargeable and the quality of it is amazing. So $35.99 for a nail drill. Melody Susie, y'all need to charge your worth, and you can get that, and you can check that box for a 20% off coupon, or you can use my code. Whichever you want to do. Well, I would recommend doing that 20% off coupon instead, because it's more than 12% off. But you can also use my code. It's basically just my name with a 12 at the end. I don't get any commission or anything like that from Melody Susie, so use whatever code you want to. But anyways, I'm just showing y'all these tips that I got from Temu, and that was the biggest size compared to the smaller size, and I want to show y'all how I messed up gluing on my big toe. So I glued it on basically how I would just glue on the rest of the toes, but for me, like I said earlier, the nail goes past the tip, which is annoying, so I had to end up taking that off. And what I did was I glued the tip to where it was obviously past my nail instead of not. I tried to make it work at first. Obviously you can see I didn't remove it just yet. I was clipping off these little tabs. I don't know. Oh yeah, they're there to show you the numbers, the sizes of the tips. But yeah, just clip those off. And then I just went in with my hand file and started filing them straight. And as you can see, I just couldn't, because the tip was smaller than my actual nail. And even if I had used the biggest size, these tips are just short, like they're short tips. I'm definitely gonna not purchase these again, because I don't know if something's wrong with my toes. Like, I know there's nothing wrong with my toes. I have perfectly normal toes, y'all, just like anybody else. So I don't know why the tip is shorter. I mean, I know I got some big feet, but like the tip should not be short like that, because you can just easily cut them down. So I'm not going to be purchasing these again. I'll have them linked below for you short toe girlies, but for me personally, it just wasn't it. Another thing about these tips is that they are so flimsy, so I couldn't even file the pinky. I had to just cut it straight. So yeah, I mean, you get what you get. It's Temu. Like, don't be shocked when you get bad quality stuff off of Temu. But anyways, moving on, I wanted to sand these down a little bit to buff them for gel polish application. And I'm obviously going to be using Melody Susie gel polish today. I'm going to be doing just a little bit of bling, some cuticle bling, and I mostly did cuticle bling just to cover up like the fact that I had to glue the tip on all weird on my big toe. But y'all will see that, yeah, and y'all will see when I get to it. I did want to mention, by the way, when I was using this bit on my natural nails, I just can't get over the fact how gentle this nail drill is. I'm just so used to using one that the lowest speed isn't low at all. Like, it's very fast. Like, so this drill I really love so far. And like I said, I'm gonna be seeing if there's some manicure bits that I can buy. Because I'm not sure if I can use that cuticle bit on my natural nails. I'm a little bit scared. It looks like it's designed for toes. Like, it just looks robust. But anyways, moving on, I'm just going to be doing some polish. This color is from Melody Susie. I'll have the whole kit linked below. And yeah, I'm just going to be doing one coat of this at first, curing for a full 60 seconds, and then doing a second coat of this polish. And that's how far I went with the polish design. I was going to do some French tips, and I was even thinking about doing some glitter French tips, but I didn't end up doing that because of my cuticle area, and I just wasn't sure about doing glitter French tips with cuticle bling on my toes. I felt like, you know, that was just extra on top of extra. Like, cuticle bling plus glitter French tips is like, you know, just calm down. So I just ended up doing some cuticle bling, and I did end up using this little tiny brush to get in the crevices and the little tiny spaces that I couldn't get with the gel polish brush. So yeah, I'm just gonna let the rest of this play out, and then I'm gonna do a second coat on camera as well to show y'all the full color payoff. And then we're gonna move on to that cuticle bling and some final thoughts. With doing this second coat, I was really hoping that it would cover up that little ridge, but I think in order to cover that, you're gonna have to probably put a little bit of like gel, like maybe a rubber base or a builder gel or even acrylic, anything to just fill in that tiny little gap. Like, you have to use the smallest amount of product, but gel polish and a top coat wasn't gonna like fill in that gap. So that's why I ended up doing cuticle bling. So for this bling, I'm just using some little teardrop, well, a little teardrop, and the rest is just gonna be like regular circles. This teardrop is actually from Shein, and those little circles are from AliExpress, and these even smaller circles are from Shein. So yeah, I'll just have everything linked below, so you don't have to worry about it, and I'll have everything labeled as they are. I'm probably not gonna have them labeled as small little circles, but yeah, I'll obviously have them labeled to where you can find what you want if you want it. But I'm gonna be also adding some gold caviar beads in between these little circles, and then on the rest of my toes I'm gonna be doing some cuticle bling as well with these gold caviar beads and those little tiny pink gems. So after this cure, this is the final look, the finished product before cuticle oil, and this is after cuticle oil. So yes, definitely my toes look a lot better than before I did them. And this drill overall, I love it, y'all. I love it, and I love the bits. And this is gonna be a big part of my little pedicures from now on. I really hope y'all enjoyed this, and be sure to like and subscribe. Leave a like, leave a comment, whatever you want to do to show some support. And thank you so much to Melody Susie for sending me this drill. I really love it. 10 out of 10 will recommend, and remember, it's in my description below. I hope to see you next time. Bye.